Hey, what's going on, everybody? And this is John J. Gaming on the mic, coming at you guys with some more ACSA primetime action here on Maximum Football 2020, the College Dynasty, of course. Today's game, we have two teams from the Big Southwest Conference. The number 9 team in the nation and the Texas Catholic Gladiators will be going on the road to play against the number 24 team in the nation in Sugerland State, and what should be a very exciting matchup in Big Southwest Conference play. Will be a good one, so do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you had to be brand new to the channel, and like what you see as well, as we're also on the road to 1K as of the recording of this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some game action, shall we? So we are now ready to get this game officially underway. We got Texas Catholic and Sugerland State going at it. We're going to get our first look at this Texas Catholic offense, and we already got a nice run up the middle to begin this ball game. Kremlin taking it to the right-hand side initially and then cutting towards the middle for a huge gain that gets him across the 30-yard line. As Posey also feeling the run game early and often as well. Another good run up the middle as well. As now Posey this time trying to throw it over the middle. It's incomplete. So now the Texas Catholic Gladiators now facing a 3rd and long, and they're going to call a quarterback draw, but yet it somehow works as Posey was able to part it like the Red Sea and get a huge first down. So their drive still continues for now, as Sugerland State does end up getting on the backfield to bring the Texas Catholic Gladiators back a little bit. Let's see how much it affects them though. 2nd and 14. Posey going to throw to the left-hand side. Gets it over to Michael, who does end up picking a few yards. Gets to around the original line of scrimmage, but still facing another 3rd and long. They completed their last 3rd and 9. Let's see if they can do it again, as we got a little audible at the line of scrimmage. Posey ready to take the snap now. Going to drop back the pass. He does have the time. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be batted away. And so Texas Catholic, man, they had to punt that football away outside the effective kicker's field goal range. So Sugerland State getting a good stop, and now we'll see Jonathan Cooper and company, who's going to launch this one deep downfield. He's got Watson. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Sugerland State gets on the board first. And look at this, on top of scoring first, they also get a 3 and out on Texas Catholic's next possession. So Sugerland State, man, they came ready to play for sure. Remember the last time we seen these guys on ACSA primetime, they lost in triple overtime to an unranked squad. And now back in the top 25 for the first time since that game, they are looking to bring it, and they certainly are. As there's Jonathan Cooper with a nice run on the left-hand side. As now 2nd and 11, Cooper dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's going to send this one deep. He's got a man, but it's incomplete. Ball was batted away. Trusted the one-on-one matchup, but Texas Catholic won that time. As now 3rd and 11, going to try to go deep once again, as Rezac comes down with it this time around, getting them inside for red zone. As now 1st and 10 again. Cooper dropping back, going to throw over the left-hand side to Watson, who gets him within a couple yards of the next first down marker. Let's see if they can pick up this first down here, as Cooper looking to drop back. He's got time. He's going to throw it towards the back of the end zone, and look who he has again. He's got Reese in the back corner. Another touchdown for the Cowboys. And Sugerland State coming with their best punches to begin this game. Up 14-0. And they are in deep trouble, Texas Catholic is, because they went 3 and out on their next possession once again. So we see this Cowboys offense back on the field once again. As now 1st and 10. Cooper going to the left-hand side. Gets it over to Jones, who's able to pick up the first down on that one. So now they're across the 50-yard line once again. Texas Catholic needs to come with a stop. Certainly needed, because the offense is right now riding that struggle bus. As now we got a 2nd and 3 coming up. Let's see what they do. We're going to pass the football. Get it over to Finley. one of the tailbacks on this squad, running a little bit of a curl route, getting the first down. As now 2nd and 6 again. Cooper going to the right hand side, tries to get it to his tight end, but it's incomplete. Well covered on that one. So that's going to force a 3rd down once again. Texas Catholic really needs to get these guys off the field. They haven't really done a good job of doing so. As now 3rd and 6. Cooper going to throw over the middle, gets it to Joey Watson, who gets him into the red zone once again. Texas Catholic just having a really hard time covering those crossing routes, as we have a flag on the penalty down. Looks like an illegal procedure on Sugerland State, so that will help Texas Catholic out a little bit, as now they have a 1st and 15 in the next play. Owens of Texas Catholic gets the interception, so that helps the cause a little bit, but unfortunately Texas Catholic, they go free and out again. And so we see the Sugerland State offense on this field once again, who for the most part take away that turnover. They are doing a very good job of moving this football. Is now 1st and 10, trying to go to the left hand side. Not sure who was trying to throw it to, as he threw it to a couple of Texas Catholic guys who couldn't make the play. As now 2 plays later, 3rd and 8 now. Cooper just going to go ahead and try to scramble forward, and does end up picking up the 1st down, sliding down in the process in order to avoid that big hit. As now 2 plays later, Pigrig trying to find some running room and is able to do that to a degree. Able to pick up a few more yards to make it a very manageable 3rd down conversion up ahead. As now 3rd and 4. Cooper in the shotgun, ready to take the snap. 3 wides on the right hand side. It's like actually a quarterback keeper, but they're going to be stuffed just short. And Sugerland State decides to settle for a field goal, but they still tack on a few more points. Sugerland State up 17-0, but that could change quickly as Pierce is able to get loose, turning into a foot race. Nobody gonna catch him, and now Sugerland State able to come up into the end zone and finally get that 0 off the scoreboard. Sugerland State now only up 17-7. About time we see Texas Catholic get into the end zone, as now Sugerland State taking over with the football. We'll see what they'll be able to do, as they do end up picking a 1st down there, getting them to the 38. As now 1st and 10. Cooper dropping back, gonna throw this one over the middle. He's got the well, and no one's gonna catch him. He is the track star, and it shows on the football field too. Another touchdown for Sugerland State, as now the Cowboys enjoy a 24-7 lead, as this defense as well playing extremely ferocious. Definitely playing above the label that the Big Southwest Conference does not play defense, particularly these guys, as they gave up 60 points to Nazareth. Yes, this is the same team that is giving the number 9 ranked team in the entire country everything they can handle right now. As now 1st and 10. Posey dropping back, gonna try to scramble but can't avoid the pressure though. So the 2nd sack of this drive, thanks to number 81. As now 2nd and 15 coming up, gonna try to get it to Kremlin, who's able to make a one-man miss, is able to get to the 40-yard line before finally being brought down by one of the defensive backs. So nice running play to get him back on track. So that will definitely help out the Texas Catholic offense. However, the drive might still end up stalling though, as they have a 3rd and 11 coming on up here. We'll see what they can manage to do here as they try. They actually do draw him off sides though, so that will really help him out. A 5-yard penalty, making this 3rd down a lot more manageable. So let's see if they can pick up the 1st down. They're in the shotgun, 4 wide out set. Posey dropping back to pass again. He's got time, going to try to throw it over the middle. It's incomplete. Could have been batted down on the line of scrimmage because it didn't. It was well short of the intended receiver. So Sugerland State gets to take the ball over once again. Only 2.5 minutes left here in this first half, and the Cowboys have looked very darn impressive so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, finish this last couple of minutes strong, as Jonathan Cooper going to go to the right-hand side over to Pigsig, who is able to pick up the 1st down once again. We'll see if they can keep it going. Now less than 2 minutes left. Cowboys look content to run out the clock. Unless something big could happen, and that might be it. Kevin Gross gets him across the 50-yard line thanks to that huge reception. And the Cowboys might suddenly be thinking points. They're moving a little bit quicker, as they do have a 2nd and 9 now. That is incomplete. As now 3rd and long once again. Can they get in there? No, they cannot. Ryan Finley gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Texas Catholic does take their final timeout though. Although they do go into the halftime with a great lead. Sugarland State up 24-7 going into the second half of play. Alright guys, welcome back to the second half of ACSA primetime action between the Texas Catholic Gladiators and the Sugarland State Cowboys. We have Texas Catholic taking the field, at least their offense is, to start the second half. So let's see what the Gladiators can do with it, as Nagoki is going to be able to pick up a first down for them to get them across into Sugarland State territory. We didn't see that too terribly much in the first half, as we have a pass interference on that play that's going to bring him a lot closer now inside the 20, as Posey looking towards the end zone and gets Scott in there. Touchdown Gladiators. So Texas Catholic coming out the gate strong in the second half. And then look at this, they're also going to decide to go for 2 here. Bold strategy, Con. We'll see if it works out for him, as Posey will drop back to pass. He does have time, gets it over the middle to Michael. And so the bold strategy actually works out for them. Texas Catholic gets the 2-point conversion. And it's now just a 9-point game. So let's see how Sugarland State can respond. They're facing 2nd and 8. Cooper in the shotgun, going to drop back to pass once again. Going to try to throw this thing over the middle to Noel, who had that long touchdown grab earlier. This time able to pick up some yards to make it a much more manageable 3rd down. As Texas Catholic will now stuff the box, awaiting for a running play. Let's see if they'll actually guess correctly. No, it's actually a pass. They do blitz though, and Finley's able to get loose on the outside for a huge gain. Give him across the 50-yard line once again. As now 2nd and 13, 2 plays later. Cooper going to try to scramble out of there, and does manage to do that, picking up a few more yards. But the Cowboys facing another 3rd and long. They decide to run with it. Not sure why they decided to run with 3rd and 8, but it is what it is. Texas Catholic does their job in getting them off the field. But Sugarland State gets a great punt as well. Inside the 5, and look at this. An interception thrown in the shadow of your own goal line. So Sugarland State with a golden opportunity to take the lead, but they get so fortunate. They force a goal line stand. So Sugarland State, despite starting with a goal line situation, only able to come away with a field goal. That could have certainly been a nail in the coffin from a, momentum standpoint. But that field goal was a huge win for the Texas Catholic defense, as now they are coming out now down by 12. So let's see what this offense can do. 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Posey going to drop back, trying to throw it over the middle. He gets it to Sampson. Makes a man miss, but look at this. He fumbles the football, and Sugarland State is going to recover it. But again, they can't take advantage of the turnover, thankfully. So the Gladiators do dodge a major bullet there, going 3 and out on their next possession. And so, still down by 12 points. We'll see what the Gladiators can do on their next drive. They turn the ball over 2 times in a row, but that's going to be a much bigger improvement though. Michael down the sideline, touchdown Gladiators, as Tavon Michael with a 68-yard reception to now make this a 1-score game, as Texas Catholic looks to get another 2-point conversion there. 1 for 1 as Kremlin dives for the end zone and does get in there. Another 2-point conversion by Texas Catholic. That is good. And so now it's only a 4-point game, as we are set to return this kick back. We'll see what Sugarland State can respond, if they have a response ready to go, as the kick is received. Going to try to bring this thing back, but look at this. We got a fumble on the play. Who's going to grab it? And look who grabs it. Texas Catholic recovers the football, but they go 3 and out and can't get any points. Matter of fact, they actually lost yards on that following possession. But Sugerland State is backed up pretty far though, inside their 5-yard line, in danger of a safety. We haven't seen many safeties in the ACSA this inaugural season. Maybe we'll see one here as Jonathan Cooper is dropped back into the end zone, but does find his man for completion though, and it continues to drive. As now 1st and 10 coming up. Cooper going to drop back to pass once again. He's got time. He's going to go over the middle, but look who picks it off. Shriek of Texas Catholic makes a huge play for the Gladiator defense. And so now Texas Catholic with an opportunity to take the lead here. We'll see if they can get the job done as Posey redirects his guys on this 3rd and 4. Posey dropping back. He's going to try to... No, he's going to throw this thing and finds Nagakoki. Oh, I'm struggling with that name. But that man right there finds the end zone for a touchdown, giving Texas Catholic their very first lead of this entire game. They do end up trying to go for 2. It's incomplete, however. And so that's how this 3rd quarter ends. We got ourselves a little barn burner here, folks. Texas Catholic up on Sugerland State 29-27. So now we got 1 quarter of play to decide this game. Next 10 minutes is going to be huge for both teams. Whoever wins this quarter is going to win the game. So we'll start with Johnny Van Cooker going to Pigsig for a run on the right-hand side. Get a few yards, soften up that defense a little bit. Sugarland State likes to go into the air, but got to run that ball every once in a while, though, just to keep the defense honest. As now we do have another 1st down for the Cowboys. As now 1st and 10. Cooper going to drop back the pass, going to throw it over the middle to Sollins. Sollins able to pick up that 1st down, get him across the 50-yard line. So now once again 1st and 10. Cooper dropping back and a throw to the left-hand side. That is incomplete, however, as they'll have to try again. Another 2nd and 10. Cooper going to try to throw over the middle. That is incomplete as well. So this drive could end up stalling for the Cowboys, and they certainly need to get their offense together. They've played well through 3 quarters, but it's not going to be enough as it is. They're going to need to put points on this board in order to win this game, as they nearly get intercepted. And so a turnover, not punting away, giving the ball back to Texas Catholic, an opportunity to get some more points on the board. But look at this, we have an interception. Sugerland State able to come up in there and make a play. So the Cowboys have the football back. Let's see if they can do anything with it, though, as they did try to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. As now 2nd and 10 now. Cooper going to try to go over the middle. He finds Noel, who is able to get across the 15-yard line for a 1st down. Sugerland State threatening to take the lead back. We'll see if they can do it on this play. Going over the middle to Gross, who ends up getting hurt. Looks pretty bad. Definitely going to need some stem and ice, and we'll check on him on this next drive. It's now 2nd and 1 after the injury. Going to try to go over the middle. Gets it to Johnson, the backup receiver, filling in for Kevin Gross, and makes his playing time count. Get into the end zone. Sugerland State opting to kick the extra point. And so now Sugerland State with a 34-29 lead. So now Texas Catholic needs to come up and get a response going here, as we got a 1st and 10, 2nd and 6 now coming up. Posey dropping back the pass, throwing to that left-hand side to Pierce, who's able to beat the defense. I don't know how he managed to get away from all those defenders, but we got a touchdown for Texas Catholic. And just like that, they retake the lead, but they're going to go for 2 once again. We'll see if it works out for them. There's now 2-point conversion on the way, trying to throw it to that right-hand side. It's incomplete. And so Texas Catholic with a 35-34 lead. Another barn burner in the Big Southwest Conference. You'll love to see it. And let's see if Sugerland State can come back and respond, as they get a huge play right from the get-go. Kevin Gross back from his injury and making an impact right away, getting him to midfield, as there's another throw over the middle. Same guy able to get a 25-yard catch. It's the Kevin Gross show out here, baby. It's now 1st and 10. Perksig going to go to the right-hand side, pick up a few yards. That does get him into the red zone. Let's see what Sugarland State can do now, facing a 3rd and 4 here. Cooper going to the right-hand side, going to Perksig, who fumbles the football, and look who recovers. Texas Catholic gets their hands on the football. And now, 35-34 lead. Texas Catholic might be able to extend this thing. Sugarland State certainly can't do that. And so a huge drive right here. If you're Texas Catholic right now, what you need to do is very simple. Get some points on the board and choose some clock. And not give this Cowboys offense time to come back and score on you on the back end. As Pierce, meanwhile, nearly breaks it for the end zone. The last line of defense stepping up and making a diving tackle. So that does get him across the 40-yard line at the very least, as Kremlin going to go ahead and take the carry of the left-hand side for a 1st down. As now the Gladiators can start focusing on chewing some clock, if they wish to do so, of course, as they try to throw over the middle. On a 3rd and 8. It's incomplete. So now, 3rd and 8. Posey dropping back the pass, going over the middle, getting to Michael, who gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gladiators. And so another score for Texas Catholic. Extra point coming on the way as well. So that's going to put them up by 8 points. And so Sugarland State not only needing a touchdown, but they'll also need to get to 2-point conversion. They got to do it all in 3.5 minutes of play. We'll see if they can get it done as they now face a 3rd and 2. Getting it over the middle to Reese, who's able to subsequently pick up the 1st down on that one. As now 1st and 10 coming up. Cooper dropping back to pass. He's looking around, going to send this one deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 once again. Cooper going to drop back to pass, going to throw over the middle. That's also incomplete as well. And now we got a 3rd and long. Cooper going to drop back the pass, going to try to throw it towards the sideline. It's Kevin Gross again, able to pick up the 1st down and also get out of bounds in the process to help stop the clock. We're now within 2 minutes of play here. Jonathan Cooper able to pick up a 1st down too. So now 2 plays later, 2nd and 8. Cooper dropping back again, going to send this one over the middle, gets it to Watson, who makes the contested grab on that one. And Joey Watson gets him just a handful of yards away from potentially tying this game. And Perksig's going to do the rest. Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. But they need this 2-point conversion. This is going to essentially decide the game. Cooper going to try to throw it to the left-hand side. Perksig had to turn around. He had to play there. It's no good. And so, Texas Catholic going to be able to essentially go ahead and run out this clock. They're going to need this kick return to do something. If not, this game is over. And it is over thanks to that tackle right there. So what an exciting matchup that we just witnessed here today. Texas Catholic and Sugarland State going right down to the wire, but Texas Catholic ends up coming out on top, winning by a final score of 42-40. Texas Catholic does improve to 7-0 on the season, whereas the Sugarland State Cowboys do take their 2nd loss of the season, following down to 5-2. Let's see how the top 25 poll reacts next week. Tomorrow I will have another fantastic primetime game for you guys, as we have an Atlantic Shore matchup for y'all. We have the number 2 ranked Warwick Rebels going on the road to play against the number 7 team in the nation in Herbert Hoover. Should be a very epic matchup for you guys. But until then, until tomorrow night, if you enjoyed today's video, though, do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you do happen to be brand new to the channel, and like what you see as well, because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers as of the recording of this video. We'd love for you to join me on that journey. So in the meantime, though, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.